Wow. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking cool. Look at all of these awesome clothing options we have. Wow, 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 wow. We have two gay guys controlling a medieval kingdom? That's a plot twist. Hi everyone, it's Ian here with Nostalgic Games, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. A lot of you have been asking me lately in the comments section of my videos if and when I'm ever going to play The Sims Medieval, and my answer for you is yes. This game has definitely been high on my list of games to play, and now that I finally own a copy, we can finally do that together. This is yet again one of the many Sims spin-off games that I never had the opportunity of owning when it was first released. This game came out back in 2011, so it's already over 10 years old. So without further ado, let's go ahead and boot up The Sims Medieval. It looks like here in the left-hand corner, there are a number of unlockable quests, and the only one that we can do right now is the one that's called Ambition New Beginnings. And it says everyone has to begin somewhere, and the first ambition of any monarch is to populate their kingdom. So it looks like starting off, we're gonna be a monarch maybe. And we have to name our kingdom. Man, this is a tough one. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. My Animal Crossing town is called Evermore. I feel like that has a little bit of a medieval ring to it. I know this is not Animal Crossing, but that's the only name that I can come up with right now, so we'll go with that. This loading screen is so cool. I think we have to click into the castle here. All right, so starting off, we can create a monarch from scratch, or we can use one of these two pre-selected monarchs. I definitely want to create one from scratch because I'm super excited to look at Create a Sim. Wow, oh my gosh, this is so freaking cool. Okay, this game definitely has the Sims 3 engine, but in all honesty, the detail and the facial features here is pretty mind-blowing for Sims 3 technology. Already though, off the bat, I am so impressed. Even this background for Create a Sim is very stylish. I love it. I've always wanted to be a monarch, so we'll play off of myself today, but let's go back 7 or 8 or even 9 or 10 generations in my family line. I am actually really involved in genealogy. I have been able to trace all of my family history on both sides of my family as far back as 10 generations. So in honor of some of my family genealogy and legacy today, I'm gonna play off of one of my old family names that I was able to trace back on my own family tree. The last name is Bauerlein. And I think for the first name here, he needs something pretty Germanic. So maybe his first name will be Hans, H-A-A-N-S. We have a lot of really nice skin tone options here. I think I'm gonna go with either this really light complected one or this one here. I'll go with this skin tone. And we have face details that we can add. So we can actually add stubble by sliding the slider over here, which I think is really cool. So it looks like we can't pre-select our Sim's age. However, we can age them with this age modifier slider. If you look at his face right now, and as I turn the slider further to the right, he's getting older. I want a younger looking Sim, so I'm gonna go ahead and move the slider back to the left. Moving over here, we have body modifiers, so we can make him rather large or rather thin. I'm gonna go ahead and make him rather fit. And as always making my muscles a lot bigger in The Sims than in real life, because in The Sims, we can exaggerate if we're making ourselves. At least that's what I say. Those are my rules of the game. All right, so we do have traits. We have adventurous, call of the sea, chivalrous, creative cook. Man, a lot of options here. I like the trait of being eloquent. I think that will really work to our advantage as a monarch. So I'm gonna go ahead and assign that as a trait. Haggler. Store clerks will fear the sight of you and throw discounts at your feet to expedite your passing. I think I am just gonna go ahead and go for the Haggler trait. I wanna be strategic and use traits that will work to our advantage, so why not? And we actually have to select a fatal flaw, which is actually really cool. Oh my goodness, drunkard. Drunkards have a love-hate relationship with various intoxicating beverages. They love to drink, and drink often in large amounts, but really hate life when they wake up the next morning. This is honestly the only Sims game, to my knowledge, that has any reference to alcohol. For that reason alone, I think we definitely need to select drunkard as the fatal flaw for this sim. Alright, so we now have 2 traits and 1 fatal flaw. Let's go ahead and customize our sim. I am really loving all of these facial options that we have here. Oh man, you guys, I really miss the color slider. This was my absolute favorite thing about The Sims 3, and I'm so happy to see that it made its way into The Sims Medieval. I actually think the profile of this sim is so close to my actual profile in real life, especially the nose shape here. I always have the hardest time making my nose in The Sims. I know that's just like a really weird nitpicky rant, but I have never been able to like recreate my nose shape in The Sims. I'm gonna say that The Sims Medieval by far has some of the best facial feature customization options. The Sims 4 is just really cartoony, and this, in my opinion, is just very realistic. I even love the freckle detail on the skin here. I loved the hair color options that we had in the Sims 3 games. The fact that I can come in and add dark highlights instantly, look at that. I mean, he has some low lights, or I could do some really light highlights, or I can take the existing base color and I can come into the color wheel and just lighten it a tad. Or I can darken the base and I can come into the highlights and bring out the highlights, which I think looks absolutely cool. I don't think that probably medieval people had two-toned hair colors, but I do think this is really awesome as an option for customization. I really miss the color wheel so much. And in all honesty, it really was so disappointing that it never made its way into the Sims 4 franchise. This is definitely like a over-exaggerated Prince Charming hairstyle, but I kind of like it, to be honest. The Sims Medieval does justice for once with facial hair. It looks so good, and the beards blend in so nicely with the hair options we have. I love the color wheel so much. Look how good this looks. I made his facial hair a little darker because he's gonna be out in the sun and the top part of his hair is gonna get lighter. Look at all of these awesome clothing options we have. Wow, 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 wow. I mean, these are fantastic. I'm really drawn to this. This looks like a badass. I think I'm gonna go with this really dramatic one. And once again, we can go into create a style and change every single color here. All right, I ended up landing on this. I actually went for a much more muted, lighter color robe, and I made the front part of his outfit more vibrant with this baby blue. I don't know how realistic that color scheme would have been for medieval times, but I really like it, so we're gonna go ahead and go with that. I'm pretty damn blown away by Create a Sim in The Sims Medieval. I'm like honestly beyond impressed with the Create a Sim options in this game. They're pretty phenomenal, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so we are now in live mode, and that happened by accepting the quest. You can tell that a lot of love went into this game, and wow, the graphics look fantastic. I did have to do some tweaking with my graphic card settings, but I have to say it's a beautiful immersive environment. And for 2011, this game is already over 10 years old, but it is not dated by any means in terms of the graphics, in my opinion. I think this is the build master, Edgar, so we need to chat with him. Look, she's even bowing because, you know, I'm a king in this game. I really love these social options too, friendly. Ask how fare thee, ask about health, ask about religion, discuss artistic works. So we have a lot of power in this game. As a monarch, I can actually send him to the stocks or send to pit. It says this sim is too important to this quest to be killed. Oh my god, you can have sims killed at your command being a monarch. That's probably eerily accurate for medieval times and also really terrible. But I kind of want to see what happens if we click on that. I think the first thing we have to do is to just build a relationship up with Edgar. Someone else is in the bathtub over here right now. Looks like they're bathing in filth, which is probably pretty accurate for that time. Ugh. I don't think hygiene was very good back then, and people didn't have toothbrushes, you guys. Think about that when people were making out. Ew. The throne room is all done, my lord. We need more resources to begin the next building in the kingdom. Wood, stone, and supplies will cover it. I should make my way to the forest and collect necessary wood. Okay, cool. So we get to leave the castle. Oh my gosh, look at the stocks over there. Wow, I wonder if we can put people in those. I'm sure we can. Maybe in another game, we'll come back and be like an evil monarch and like send everyone to their demise and lock them up in the stocks, but I don't want to do that right now. It looks like we have the option of going to the forest, so I'm going to click on that. I really do think that the Sims 3 series really was ahead of its time in terms of the graphics. In fact, I think the graphics were so good for their time that they actually caused a lot of problems on slower PCs. I know I definitely had that issue when I had the Sims 3 and I played it on a Macintosh and it was super buggy the majority of the time. Being a Mac gamer was definitely a challenge, especially with the Sims 3. I'm just enjoying like all of the great scenery we're getting, even just walking around here. I'm just noticing now, even the detail in the plumb bob here above my sim with this like metal casing over it. It's like very old. It's really cool. Well, a victim has come to my forest. You better hand over your money if you know what's good for you. A bandit dares to threaten the king. I know, does she know she's like threatening the king right now? Change outfit, armor? Do they want us to fight? Sharpened sword. Challenge forest bandit Eleanor to a duel. Here we go. Think you can beat me? We'll see about that. This is intense. This is giving me anxiety. Oh my god, did she die? No, she just got back up. Oh, we have health and stamina here. Oh wow, he won. All right, the next thing we have to do is to go collect wood in the forest. It seems like this might be a rabbit hole though. I think they're just gonna disappear, which is a little bit of a bummer. The Sims 3 was notorious for giving us rabbit holes. Yep, and he disappears. Oh my gosh, I just realized something. Do we have needs in this game? Oh, we do. We just have hunger and energy. Only 2 needs we have to fill. This is my kind of game. You guys were so right in suggesting that I play this. All right, so the next thing it's telling us to do is to go to the graveyard. So we're actually talking to the gravedigger, and these are like dead Sims that need to get buried here. This is so morbid, but probably pretty historically accurate. The gravedigger gave us a proposition to eventually build a church to bury the dead. But let's go ahead and collect stone in this cave. Oh, look at the beautiful sunset starting to come in the background. That's really pretty. All right, now that we have all of these supplies, we have to go to the village shop. Oh, there's the village in the foreground, the village shop. Let me guess, another rabbit hole. I would not be surprised if it is. Your sim is running out of energy. Would you like to learn more about the energy need? Yeah, sure. Oh, interesting. Wait, what? There are some special means of replenishing energy. A wizard can meditate, and there are special potions that will restore energy. Wait. There's witches and wizards in this as well? I thought that this couldn't get any better, and it just did. Like, this game is just freaking amazing. All right, so we're back from the village shop. King, help please. If someone wants to talk to us. Oh, there's a quest here. Sorry, I'm gonna have to ignore you. I kind of gotta go home and eat, otherwise I'm gonna die. Frog soup? Yuck. Oh, we bought a frog at the store, so we can actually make it into soup. God, I'm so thankful that I live in this period of time and not back then. All right, well, the food is definitely helping our hunger, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into bed so we don't pass out or die from exhaustion. Time to get up. Perfect timing, 7 in the morning. That's when I get up. Unfortunately, have to. I do have a real job, you guys. Lord Hans sure is going after Buildmaster Edgar here. Asked to court. Does that mean like be in a relationship? Oh, he said yes. They're now officially partners. We have two gay guys controlling a medieval kingdom? That's a plot twist. Aw, they're about to have their first kiss, you guys. We can actually woo-hoo in The Sims Medieval as well. I kind of want to check this out, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, yep. They're definitely gonna do the deed. All right, well, here we go. I love all these little medieval hearts that are coming out of the bed. How cute. All right, well, how about that? We became a ruler and got a boyfriend all in one day. Oh my gosh, he's peeing into that little bowl. There's a man in the town square. He pushed me into the mud and called me names. This can't happen in Evermore. So we've located the bully. It is this guy over here, Town Bully Dane, and we actually get to send him to the stocks. Wow, this is like some serious stuff. He's actually taking him to the stocks, you guys. I would have hated to have lived during this time period. I would have been killed when I was like a teenager. Oh my gosh, he's actually like in the stocks. That's insane. Oh my gosh, and is this some kind of monster? Wow. What is that? That's scary. So we do have an option of jumping into this pit, but I don't think I want to do that. That looks like a suicide mission after seeing what lives in there. I have to say, this game is pretty dang awesome. I came in here with absolutely no expectations. I've never played The Sims Medieval. I haven't even watched Let's Plays of other Simmers do this game before. And I have to say, I am really honestly blown away by this game. I am absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, going to make these into a Let's Play series. I am having so much fun with this game, but I've already been playing it for a few hours. Even if this video has been edited down to 12 or 20 minutes, just know I have been going at this game for quite a few hours. And on that note, I definitely need to take a break and come back at another time. If you enjoyed today's video, please do me a really big favor by liking my video. That really helps my channel to grow. I see my channel is growing each and every day, and that is thanks to all of you. Thank you for being such an awesome audience, and stay subscribed for part 2. I'm sure it will be coming out soon. Have a great one, and I will see you next time. Bye.